Stop scrolling. Look at your hand. Really look at it. Are you sure those are biological cells or just high-quality texture rendering? Statistically speaking, there is a 1 in a billion chance that you are real. You are almost certainly a simulation running on a server in a basement. But don't panic, I have run the numbers, and honestly, not existing is extremely cost-effective. Let me explain why your life is a lie, and why that is actually fantastic news for the economy.
This is Dave. Dave is happy, not because he is fulfilled, but because he woke up at 7 a.m. exactly. Dave loves the alarm clock. He believes it represents the ordered heartbeat of a civilized society. While you might see a soul-crushing routine, Dave sees optimum efficiency. He drinks his brown morning liquid, which the label claims is coffee. Dave trusts the label. Statistically speaking, if it says premium roast, it must be premium. Dave is currently stuck in traffic for the 4,000th consecutive day. Most people would scream. Dave, however, appreciates the system check. He believes this gridlock is proof of a robust economy. If the roads were empty, that would imply a recession. Therefore, being unable to move his vehicle is actually a sign of national prosperity. He checks his watch. He is late, but there is a protocol for being late. He feels safe. Dave's job is to move data from column A to column B. He doesn't know what the data is. He assumes someone smarter than him is using it to cure cancer or optimize taco distribution. When the numbers look bad, Dave assumes it's a temporary glitch in the rendering. I mean, the market. He remains an intellectual optimist. The graph will correct itself, he thinks. Gravity works on charts too, right? Lunchtime. Dave eats a sandwich that tastes like damp cardboard. He calls it texture-neutral nutrition. He avoids spicy food because excitement is inefficient. Dave looks at the sky. It's a perfect, uniform shade of blue. A little too uniform. A conspiracy theorist would say it looks like a skybox in a video game from 2004. Dave says,
What a consistent atmospheric phenomenon.
Dave walks past his neighbor, Bob. Bob says,
Nice weather.
Dave says,
Yes.
They have had this exact conversation for 10 years. Dave finds this comforting. He values script consistency. If Bob suddenly talked about philosophy or the impending heat death of the universe, Dave would be forced to file a mental complaint with the Homeowners Association. Predictability is the highest form of liberty. Did you see that? The same cat walked by twice in 3 seconds? A glitch in the matrix? No. Dave has a better explanation.
Quantum superposition of felines.
Obviously, the cat exists into states of being simultaneously until observed by a middle manager. Dave feels smart for knowing the word quantum. He notes it on his clipboard.
Duplicated wildlife, statistically improbable, but valid.
A pigeon is currently frozen in midair. It is defying gravity. Most would panic. Dave, however, respects the bird's choice to pause.
It is likely waiting for air traffic control clearance.
Dave reasons.
There is a protocol for avian flight paths.
He assumes the bird is just very disciplined. He doesn't poke it. That would be rude. He walks around the suspended pigeon, respecting its personal space. The oak tree in the park has turned into a low-resolution block of green pixels. Dave rubs his eyes. He blames his contact lenses.
My prescription needs updating.
He mutters. He doesn't blame reality. He blames his own biological hardware. This is classic Dave. If the world breaks, it must be his fault for looking at it wrong. He decides to eat more carrots to improve his visual rendering distance. He enters the mall. Half the shoppers are standing with their arms straight out in a T-pose. A terrifying sight, not for Dave. He assumes it's a new TikTok trend or a corporate yoga initiative.
Posture is important.
Dave thinks. He considers joining them to show team spirit, but decides it's too flashy. He appreciates their commitment to structural integrity.
Minimal movement saves energy.
He notes. The sun just turned off for 2 seconds and then came back on. Dave checks his weather app. It says sunny. Dave trusts the app more than his eyes. The app pulls data from the server. I mean, the weather station.
It was probably just a cloud moving at supersonic speed.
Dave rationalizes.
Atmospheric blinking.
He puts on sunglasses, just in case the sun decides to reboot again. The simulation is running out of RAM. Gravity has been reduced by 40%. Dave is floating 3 inches off the ground.
This is inconvenient.
He says, mildly annoyed. He assumes the city council has reduced gravity to lower the wear and tear on the sidewalks.
A bold fiscal policy.
Dave admits he tries to walk normally, looking like a mime trapped in a wind tunnel. He respects the innovation. The pathfinding algorithms are failing. People are walking repeatedly into brick walls. Dave watches a man smash his face into a bakery window for 5 minutes.
I really want that croissant.
Dave thinks.
That is the American spirit. Persistence.
Dave admires the dedication. He doesn't intervene because he doesn't have a work order for civilian rescue. It's not in his job description. The sky has turned purple and is displaying lines of C++ code.
Error. Asset missing.
Dave looks up.
New digital billboard technology.
He concludes.
Aggressive marketing, but very high resolution.
He tries to scan the error code with his phone, thinking it's a QR code for a discount on laundry detergent. It doesn't scan.
Bad user interface.
Dave critiques.
I'll leave a 3-star review.
A low-poly dragon has spawned downtown and is breathing fire on the DMV. Dave checks his watch. He has an appointment there in 20 minutes.
This will likely cause delays.
He says he isn't scared of the dragon. He is scared of missing his ticket number.
I hope the dragon fills out Form 14B for combustion permits.
Dave whispers. He stands in line behind the dragon, waiting his turn. Dave looks down. His left arm is gone. It hasn't been cut off. It just failed to load.
That's not ideal.
Dave says he feels lighter, which he takes as a positive health metric.
I've lost weight immediately.
He assumes his arm is currently being updated and will be patched back in later.
The system knows I'm right-handed anyway.
He rationalizes.
Resource allocation at its finest.
The textures are gone. The world is now just white wireframes on a black void.
Minimalism is really trending this year.
Dave notes he feels very modern. He touches a wireframe car. It passes through his hand.
Intangible assets.
He nods. He believes he has been promoted to a higher level of management, where physical matter is no longer necessary. He feels important. A giant box appears.
Fatal exception.
Dave reads it.
Finally, clear communication from upper management.
He appreciates the transparency. He doesn't know what the exception is, but he assumes he is the exception.
I am fatal.
Dave thinks, misunderstanding the context entirely. He adjusts his tie, which is now just a red triangle. He is ready for his performance review. Audio drivers have crashed. Total silence. Dave taps his ear. He speaks, but no sound comes out. He assumes the world has gone on mute for a moment of silence to honor a national holiday he forgot about.
This is a very long ceremony.
He stands respectfully still. He waits for the national anthem. He waits and waits.
Very respectful.
He thinks. The ground disappears. Dave is floating in the nothingness. No office, no traffic, no coffee, just Dave.
Well,
Dave says internally.
the commute is much shorter now.
He checks his schedule. It is empty. For the first time, Dave feels a slight pang of anxiety. Not because the universe ended, but because he has nothing to file.
This is poor time management.
He critiques the void. Dave's legs begin to delete.
Okay, now this is personally affecting me.
He admits.
I should probably write a strongly worded email about this.
But he has no keyboard. He sighs.
In theory, disappearing is possible, but in practice, it is quite rude.
As his head vanishes, his last thought isn't fear. It's,
I hope this counts as paid time off.
Loading. Complete.
Dave wakes up, 7 a.m. The world is back. The textures are high resolution. The bird is flying.
What a vivid dream.
Dave thinks.
It was a stress test for my subconscious.
He feels refreshed. The system works. It always works. He gets out of bed, ready to repeat the exact same day for the 4,001st time. Dave drinks his brown water. It tastes slightly like copper today.
New recipe.
He smiles.
Innovation.
He looks directly at the camera. For a millisecond, his eyes turn into loading spinners. Then, back to normal.
Statistically speaking,
Dave says to you,
today is going to be a great day.
he is wrong, but he is happy, and that's the problem.